Life is short, it ain't no guarantees. Just step on out, girl, you wear me.
Welcome, everybody. Another week. Oh my goodness. We have a wonderful show for you today.
Go Curvy.
Thursday is my favorite day of the whole week because I get to spend time with my Go Curvy family. You are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today, love your body today, and let's go curvy! Welcome everybody. Oh my goodness, we are so happy to have you here with us today. It's Go Curvy Thursday. Yay! And we have such a special show for you today. I am so lucky. I have three of the most beautiful actresses with me today on Spicy Girl Talk. Give us a wave, ladies. Look at these gorgeous ladies. And we are gonna dive deep into some subjects that you, our viewers, have asked us about. So thank you for doing that. And before I talk to my beautiful Priscilla, I just want to thank you, our Go Curvy viewers. You are amazing. Thursdays, it's like, I wait, after Thursday is done, then it's like, oh no, do I really have to wait another week to go curvy? But you fill our hearts and our social media with so much love that it is so wonderful interacting. You make that time even shorter. So lots of love going out there to our amazing Go Curvy viewers. Priscilla, give some love to our Go Curvy viewers and let them know how they can chat with us today.
Definitely. Hey, hi, Sherry Lee. So viewers, you guys could chat with us on all our social media, especially in our chat room under ustream.com/Go Curvy, and also on Twitter, on Facebook, all under Go Curvy.
Thank you, sweetheart. I look forward to chatting with you and our viewers in just a little while. I also have today, you know, in lifestyle, I am a huge believer that I can teach anyone to cook, and I prove that today. I'm cooking you up an artichoke sun-dried tomato dip with our cameraman extraordinaire, Jeff Bliss. So, yay! Like, when I say I can teach anyone to cook, I mean it. Even Dellany piece. Oh goodness. We also have the amazing Tip Jones, the editor-in-chief of Pose magazine, on today's show. I was so lucky to be on the cover this month for Pose magazine, and I got a chance to talk to this amazing lady, and she is really incredible. I can't wait for you all to meet her. And Christopher Styles himself is back, and he is going to help us save our hair this summer. He's got some tips and tricks for us to save the color. And oh my goodness, I just spent 8 hours at the hair salon on Tuesday. Save me, Christopher Styles. Oh goodness, well, let's get this show rolling. I've got these beautiful, gorgeous ladies on Spicy Girl Talk today. These beautiful actresses. Look at these gorgeous faces, ladies. So wonderful to have you. And you've all been on my couch before, so you know the drill. I'm gonna start. I am Sherry Lee Meredith. I am the host and creator of Go Curvy. I am a proud curvy girl. The love of my life is an 8-pound Maltese named Bricks. And today I'm wearing this gorgeous dress from Kiona. Over to you, Eva.
Hi everyone, I'm Eva Tingley. I'm an actress. I am wearing Torrid, a dress from Torrid, and strictly comfort shoes that are, yes, I'm embarrassed to say, but they are the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in my life. And my hair and makeup was done by the most fabulous Tamara Ogden. You can follow her on Twitter at TA Makeup.
Beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous. Leah.
Hi, Sherry.
So I'm so happy to see you. Okay, this lady is the busiest lady that I know, and the only, and I just want to grab her and I want to go for lunch. I just want to spend time with her, but we have, I know, but our relationship right now is social media because I have to follow you because you're all over the country. All over the country, but doing amazing things. You have to talk, okay, tell us who you are, what you're wearing, but I want to know, you have had such a great accomplishment this week that one of your many, but
sure.
Well, I'm
Leah Cevoli. Happy to be here. I'm an actress and a host and a voice actor and a producer and all kinds of things. And I am wearing Kamala Culture, which was actually Sherry Lee loaned it to me. So I'm really proud to be sporting a Sherry Lee fashion.
Oh, you look gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And you've been traveling everywhere.
Yes, I just got back from Boston.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, I was there for the Pop Culture Expo, which was amazing. I got to be on some voice actor panels and signed autographs and met a lot of fans and I got to be on a panel where we read the script for Ghostbusters and Ernie Hudson from the original Ghostbusters.
No way!
Awesome. And so I saw him at breakfast and I said, I don't know if anybody's told you about this, but if you could pop in. And he went, well, nobody's officially invited me. I said, well, this is your official invite. So Ernie popped in and he sat next to me and I'm reading the script out loud for the audience and I was like, wow, he really sounds like a Ghostbuster. Cause he is!
That is really cool. Oh my goodness.
Awesome. What a great experience.
I saw the picture, so make sure you got to follow Leah on social media because she did post a picture on there, and it's like, exciting! And over to our gorgeous Dellany piece, you've got like some pinup happening. Look at you today.
Big props to Christopher Styles, a miracle maker. Like we don't even plan it. He just voila, it happens in just minutes.
Like 8 minutes ago, you did not look like that.
I know.
It's magic. It's magic.
Well, my name is Dellany Peace, producer, creator, writer, actress, basically everything Leah does. So, and I just want to say I was looking forward to this week, especially because Eva and Leah, I look up to these girls. Like, I have so much respect to both of you because we're all in the same boat, and I don't know, I'm just so excited about being on this couch with you today.
Yay!
I do have something fun that's about to come out. I'm going to release it tonight. I did a fun little project with Whitney Waythor. She's a viral YouTuber from Fat Girl Dancing, and we had a little fun while she was here in LA for a hot minute. So be on the lookout for that. You'll see it tonight.
That is so fun. We're looking forward to it. Yeah. So ladies, we have a full show today, so let's dive right on into it. This was so exciting. I actually read this. Matthew sent this to me yesterday, and Melissa McCarthy is coming out with a plus-size clothing line.
That's wonderful.
So basically, she said that she has the hardest time dressing for the red carpet. And we love her to death, and we know that sometimes her fashion has not been the greatest.
Yeah. Right,
that's
so
true.
She's going to change it. She's coming out with her own line.
Yeah.
Like, is that
That's
not
really
great?
super cool, yeah.
That is great.
I wish, it's kind of like how Leah just mentioned her story about reaching out to someone like that. I wish like someone like Purple Diva had reached out to Melissa right before Oscars, because I bet Melissa would have been like, nobody's come to me, thank you, and let's try this out, you know? Because she wanted some looks, and nobody, she got no's from like top designers.
Really?
Yeah, people, she actually went to them, which you usually have to do if you're an Oscar nominee.
Right.
Sure. She went knocking on their door, and they told her no.
Oh my God.
That's so that's what I love about us women, though. If somebody says no, we're like, we'll just do it ourselves.
That's right.
That's right. That's what you gotta do.
Right? And that's how things happen.
Yes.
And so I'm like so happy that she's doing that. I really can't wait to see her line.
Yeah, and we need more lines.
We really do.
Absolutely do.
What would you ladies do if you had such a big event like that, and the dress, like we've seen Melissa McCarthy, wasn't maybe the best pick for her? Would you still go out in that dress, or would you just find something in the closet?
And see, I
think I'd find something in my
me
closet.
too, because
me too.
I have this thing, and bless your heart, stylists, but sometimes stylists don't listen, and we're all laughing because we've all had this experience. I've had an experience where I had like a really huge photo shoot, and the stylist knew my measurements from top to bottom. I have learned, because I have a hard body to dress, no doubt about it, I have learned to carry stuff in my trunk. Not one thing fit for this photo shoot, not one thing. So stylists, bless your heart, sometimes they don't know what looks good on you, and I think we also have to say, I ain't wearing that.
Yes.
I don't
Stand up for
care.
yourself.
Like, I don't care how much they're paying you to put that on my body, I'm not wearing it. And I
for
think we just have to stand up and say that.
I agree.
So always have something good from your closet.
I know, but I think sometimes it's hard because everyone's like, oh my gosh, you look so fabulous. And you're like, oh, I guess I do. I don't know.
That's so true.
So-
And I think sometimes you get like, and like, where's it coming from? It's like, no,
I had an experience a couple years ago with a short film that I was starring in and co-producing, and we had a shoot. We hadn't shot the film yet, but we were doing like a shoot for the promo materials. And the wardrobe gal had all my measurements, and she bought an outfit, and I had to wear it for that shoot because that was all that was there. I hated it. When I put it on, like my color and sparkle and passion just like drained out. Like the other actresses there were like, "Are you okay?"
I know. Are you sick?
I hate this outfit. And now, granted, then I had the courage to talk to the head producer and go, "I cannot wear that when we shoot," and we found an outfit that worked.
Right.
I
That's
shopping with
wonderful.
Right?
Good on you for doing that. Because a lot of people would just be like, "Okay, I'm getting my picture taken," and feel lousy in the pictures.
I feel like you
reflect
have
that.
to stick with that. No, I didn't.
And
stick
it
with
shows.
It
all
does show
over
your
your
sex, your
face.
energy, your personality. I'm so glad you spoke up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, I think I would have been nauseous if I had to wear that for the
Sure,
shoot.
sure.
Yeah.
And then you would always look back and think, you know, like it was not a good experience when it was a great experience.
Well,
So-
you know, after all these years on so many different types of sets and even in theater of all places, this is the only set, Go Curvy, where I get complete honesty in the back. For
Right.
Priscilla and Tegan and Christopher, no matter what, every week I come on, they say, nope, that's not going to work, Dellany, or they just have a better suggestion.
Right.
But they
Yes.
never, I don't get yes people here, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like yes people sabotage you, you know?
For sure.
And you know you don't look good, but everyone's around you telling you look good. And
Right.
they go out and make you a fool of yourself.
Yeah, and then you don't feel good. So Melissa McCarthy, yay! We're so happy. That is wonderful. Ladies, this is a topic that we've had a lot of our viewers ask us about, and now that I have like 3 beautiful actresses on the couch, I want to talk about rejection, in particular professional rejection. And you know, I think in life there's rejection. We get rejected every day in life, and it really goes to how you handle it. But you're working actresses in Hollywood. What is it like? What is it like for a curvy actress in Hollywood?
It's difficult sometimes because you see what the role is describing, and sometimes it's hard not to take it personally, but
Right.
you have to separate yourself from what the description is and know that it's never personal. You can't take things personally. That's the #1 rule is don't take things personally.
So, and that goes with everything, Eva. When you say in
for
life,
sure.
that's everything. Don't take it personally.
Yeah.
And sometimes it hurts. You know, sometimes it hurts because people will make it personal. But you got to remember, it's not about you. It's about them. But
It can be challenging though, because I have a lot of friends who are now in the like producing realm, and they're all like self-producing, whether it's a web series or a short film or what, and you know, they're the first to want to be included in a project that I'm producing or whatnot, and yet I find myself not being cast in their projects, and I watch them going, well, I could have been that role or that role or that role. So then you have to start to think, well, why is it? Is it because that the director, the producer involved could not picture a curvier girl in that role?
Right.
And if so, like, why? And so then it does start to
Right.
feel a little personal, because you're like, I am everything about that character except I'm 50 pounds heavier than the gal that you cast.
Sure.
right.
Yeah, and probably you are technically the better fit with
Well,
everything.
if you want promotion.
Let's just be honest. I've been through similar, especially since the past couple of years. I did become my own producer and creator, and I've had people who have burned bridges with me. They're angry with me for not using them on my set for crew or whatever. And I tried to explain to them, I'm like, all those years I knew you before I did this, you never cast me in anything, and I was available. And I have been told by these same people who are mad at me for not using them. I've been told, Dellany, you aren't considered Hollywood pretty. Dellany, I want someone thinner and smaller. You're just too big. Dellany, you just don't work for this. And it's like, you guys are making the biggest mistake. You could be the trailblazer. You could, and like she said, promotion. You know how to promote.
Right.
So, you know, and then these
Very
same people are
true.
mad at me for not using them for my stuff. You know?
Which kind of leads into why I've also become a campaign manager for a lot of crowdfunding projects, because I'm now using that leverage to be like, yes, is there a role in that project for me? I will help you raise the funds, but what else is in it for me? Because my ultimate goal is to make a living off of my acting and my hosting and my producing, not helping other people raise funds.
Good for you.
That's I love that
Do you
about
have that in a
Leah.
contract? Do you actually say?
A lot of them,
yes.
she does.
Yeah, get that in a
No,
contract.
I do. In the conversation, it's like, okay, there's a producer credit, and is there a role? And we talk about it, and that's sort of how I base my decisions on whether I take on some of the clients.
That is wonderful. And as a producer, you can make the choice.
make
So
decisions.
liberating, you guys.
It's
amazing.
But sometimes you're not in the position of making decisions. And another thing that I would really recommend is having some sort of contemplative practice, whether it's meditation or journaling or whatever. You have to have something that you're doing for yourself so that you can just go within and just release all of that negativity, because it does get to you sometimes.
It really does.
But you have to have somewhere to go with that.
And I believe the last time I saw Eva, like you were telling me, you do get submitted a lot for things, and you were even saying, I don't remember what it was, maybe like a clerk in an attorney case or something. Do you remember that conversation? Well, anyway, the point of it is, it's like she got submitted for that. Yeah. Whereas I feel, and by the way, I have a brand new, fabulous, amazing agent who actually respects me, which is awesome. But what I wanted to add to this is, most of the time, unless the word plus size is in it, my past agents won't even submit me for anything. It actually has to say plus size clerk or plus size secretary, plus size whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or overweight.
Right. Exactly. Overweight. Like that word actually has to be in there for me to be considered.
Now, I will say, I don't have representation here in Los Angeles, but I have an amazing agent in Philadelphia who works her butt off when I'm on the East Coast, and there was a role she submitted me for that I got an audition for about 2 years ago, and it would have had a scene going up against Tom Cruise in one of his latest movies, but when I read the breakdown, it said she was like hot and thin and sexy and like early 20s, and I called her and I said, "Did you read this?" And she went, "Yes." She said, "But they don't always know exactly the age and the size you want, and you could do this role, Leah." And I was so in my head about it. I actually texted 2 men that I know. One's a very popular soap actor, and one's done a lot of HBO shows, and they both had very similar advice. They were like, "Don't second guess yourself. Don't talk yourself out of it. Go in and do it.
Sure. Well, that's wonderful.
I mean, but that's true for everything. I mean, there are roles. I go out for 50 years old. I clearly don't look 50 years old, but I go because it's not about what's happening right now. It's about things down the line, and you just gotta build those relationships with people.
And this goes for, it's not just for curvier actresses. This goes for actors and actresses across the board. It's a tough business. It really is. We are our product. So let's say you made these beautiful flowers on the table here, and you take them to 100 stores and nobody wants to buy them. You start to go, oh, well, maybe I made the flower wrong. So you go to 100 auditions and nobody wants to buy you. You start to go, gosh, what's wrong with my flower?
That's why you gotta have the contemplative practice, because you've got to just stay. You gotta know who you are. You gotta love on yourself. You gotta love on yourself when no one else will.
What do we always say? Confidence is the sexiest thing a woman can wear. You walk in that room with confidence. Oh my, people are gonna notice.
That's right.
Definitely.
That's awesome.
Ladies, thank you. That is such great advice. Such great advice. And I know in general, women in Hollywood sometimes just don't get the fair shake. And I have to give a big shout out though to a special person that we all know, and that's Brad Wyman. Because in his movies, females are the lead characters. Yay, Brad Wyman.
To you.
We love that. We love that.
And men need to understand that. Men, filmmakers, if you get women as strong characters in your stories, we are such like nurturers and cheerleaders and proponents, and we like to promote you. So use more of us.
Go the extra mile.
Yes,
Did you say Brad Wyman is writing a script for all of us right now?
I know.
That's what's happening, right?
That's awesome.
Isn't that wonderful?
I actually have a meeting with him later today.
You tell him, for all of us, we want roles.
Well, can I just add to this? I feel like we're all on the same page here. I mean, ever since my mom said basically since I could talk, I always said I wanted to be an actress. I just knew it. So I have had rejection my whole life, but I knew that this is what I'm supposed to do.
That's what you wanted to do.
Did you have the same thing, a gut feeling that you were on the right path, and no matter how many doors were slammed in your face, you weren't going to give up?
I pursued a lot of acting and dance and gymnastics and all kinds of things growing up, but I was considered the smart one out of my siblings. I'm the oldest of 5. And so I was just supposed to be a teacher or a psychiatrist, and that's what I went for college for. And I auditioned for a musical in college, and I did not get it. And I went, all right, I guess I'm not talented enough. And I focused on psychology and teaching, and then as soon as I graduated, boom, out to Hollywood and back to what I wanted to do.
Never look back. That's incredible. That's incredible. So we're going to do a complete turn now, and we're going to talk about signs. Does he really love you? So I've got this great list, and this is from Farrah Gray. He gives like such incredible, positive information out there. So Farrah Gray, thank you. This is from farrahgray.com. And signs that he really loves you, and these are so sweet. I was like writing these last night, and I'm going, oh, these are just like the cutest thing in the world. And let's start He gives up a night with the boys to watch a movie with you. So that's a sign that he actually really cares.
Yeah, of course.
That's so sweet.
Isn't that sweet? The next one is he cleans up after himself.
Oh, that's
important, right?
And that he cleans up after you.
Yeah. Right? There you go. There you go. So remember that, guys, and my crew especially. If you really care for a girl, clean up. He agrees to go to dancing classes or cooking classes with you.
Yeah, learning together is great.
I love that. I thought that is like so sweet. That is just so sweet.
As long as, I guess then on the opposite side, we agree to go to a sporting event or something.
Exactly, ladies. We have to as well show the men in our lives that we love them too. So that absolutely.
Well, on either side, it's not like we're pulling teeth. I mean, what, you know what I mean? Go to a game. Okay, I can go to a game. But then can you do this dance class with me?
Right.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Give and take.
Yes, give and take. Absolutely.
He calls you for no reason, just to hear your voice.
Where's the tissues?
Because I'm so tired of the texting.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you please just pick up the phone and call me?
I know.
You know?
We all, you know,
The texting.
Texting is so good. He remembers birthdays and anniversaries.
That's sweet.
Right? That's so sweet.
Very sweet.
He's touchy-feely even when he knows he ain't getting none tonight.
That's true. That's true. That is true love.
Take note, man. Thank you. Yes.
Take note of that one, guys.
Sometimes you just want to cuddle.
Sometimes you just want to cuddle.
Sometimes you just want somebody to touch your
hair.
Just caress me.
I think that's so cute.
Yeah.
He can't stand it when you're mad at him. That's a good one, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see that.
Yeah. And it's that he introduces you to everyone. His dog, his boss, his friends. Everybody gets
his mother.
We're on opposite ends.
Oh, goodness. He only has eyes for you and he stares at you for no reason.
Yes, that's true.
That's so sweet.
Guys, I really
Could get creepy.
Did you go through the list?
I need
on the list?
Yeah, I'm about to watch The Notebook when the show is
Yeah,
done.
I don't know that I've ever found anyone that's done even half of that list.
Oh, I feel really blessed.
I know you.
Oh gosh.
I have an amazing husband.
Yes.
And you two, you are the cutest couple in the whole wide world.
Cute.
The love you two have for each other, it's like when you're in the same room, you just feel it.
Yes.
It's like, it's
It
so
is so
contagious. We
sweet.
love it. It's like,
Yay.
it's
I love it.
wonderful.
And you definitely don't take it for granted.
Oh,
you
I
know,
absolutely
and-
don't.
Yes.
Nope, I feel really lucky.
So now that we found out, does he loves you or not? We have to talk about something. And we're going to talk.
It's getting serious.
It is. And we're going to talk about Bro App.
Bro app.
Now, I'm just going to tell everyone a little bit what Bro App is. Bro App is a text messaging app that you can actually schedule when you want and where you want to text your girlfriend. So it's called Bro App because you can be out with bros, drinking a few buds or whatever you're drinking out there, seeing a few strippers, somebody on my crew, and your girlfriend would never know because it's scheduled. It's scheduled to send her. So he might love you, but do you think he's using Bro App? What do you think of Bro App? What would you do if you found out your man was using Bro App?
You know, I use scheduling apps for like social media campaigns for like crowdfunding and stuff because you can't always be. But is that not so that you don't think anything's up?
Yeah, because he'll say so he can be out doing whatever he wants to do.
Hey,
And he'll be like,
how are you? Just check it in.
I'm thinking about you right now.
And you're like, oh,
he's so sweet. Let's watch her swing on the ball.
I just think it's aptly named. If it's Bro App and you're a bro, then that app is for your hoes. Like, let's get real.
Well, that's what I thought. Like that's for that whole like stereotype, the bros before hoes guy.
I know.
And that just is so disgusting. Did you guys see Neighbors? Did you see?
No.
There's a whole spiel of this thing between Zach, whatever,
Efron.
and then the other guy who's the brother of whoever, James Franco. Anyway, long story short, they do this whole bros before hoes thing, and they say the most demeaning, condescending things about women. But the point is that men come before us.
Yeah.
And we are not considered anything other than a piece of meat or an object. And it pisses me off. That's what this app is under for me.
Right. It's like it's a
Now,
schedule.
is it free or is there a subscription?
I have not looked.
Okay.
I've not looked. I'm sure it's free.
Yeah.
I just
I'm
have
sure
to say that
I
it's
would think
only
so.
on Google. It's only a Google app. So if your boyfriend has a Google phone, just I mean, just only date somebody who has an iPhone. I'm just saying.
We're trying to look at the apps that he's got on the front screen.
But I think they also protect you if you're a guy out with your whatevers. Sorry, I'm so over this subject already. But don't they protect you? Or if you're if you're with your girlfriend, they're not going to get the text because they know that that's a no zone.
Yeah, you
area.
can click off no zone. So if you're sitting with your girlfriend, you can click off her house, and then it won't make sure that it'll never send it to her when you're at her house.
Yes.
So
I mean, I gotta say, it's a pretty smart app. Like, if you need it, I mean, great. But more power to you. But I just feel like if you really care about somebody and you really love somebody, you don't need the app.
And let's face it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Let's not call it a bro app. You know what it should be for? It should be scheduling. Clean your room.
Yeah.
Do your laundry.
Okay.
All these things. Call your mother. That's what it should be. It should be mama app, not bro app.
Yeah.
And again, if you have time to use the bro app to do all this scheduling, come on.
Just put it in your calendar. And
Yes.
I mean, come on, and just send it.
But maybe, I mean, there are certain good guys out there who don't think to do thoughtful things like that. So maybe that, in one way of looking at this, maybe they could. It's a reminder.
I just
It's
feel
just
like
your girlfriend.
put in a reminder on your phone
Yeah.
to be like,
Yeah.
text girlfriend.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
in
come
the
on.
moment rather than
Exactly.
yeah.
Right.
Or take 2 seconds. Oh, I should text her. Do it.
So can we get an app called like Bro Alert?
There we go.
You know what I mean?
There we go.
Can there be something that when it comes through, it automatically
It
goes?
turns it purple.
Right, yeah,
Busted.
Like your phone gets turned purple. Like,
And we just found out the app is free.
of course it is.
So
Because only
just-
people who use free apps would use that.
Ladies, thank you so much. This has been so wonderful. I just love having these beautiful faces. And everybody out there, please find these gorgeous ladies on social media because they are doing such amazing things, not only in the curvy community, but for curvy girls and women in general. Just please encourage them and show them support because I just love each and every one of you. Oh, goodness. Thank you. But you're not going anywhere yet because for my must-have list this week, it's very, very simple because I've had a lot of people ask me, it's summertime, where do I find a perfect pair of denim shorts? And
them. Voila.
all the way from Canada.
Wow.
Additional. Actually, you will ship to the U.S. now.
Nice.
Look at how cute these
Oh, those
shorts
are cute.
are.
Those are super cute.
They have, and they are great. Like I don't like my shorts too short,
Right.
and they have like a little bit of distress, and they got a little bit of
Yeah,
stretch.
I like
How
that.
cute.
Yeah. Super cute.
Are those not like the cutest
Aw.
thing?
Yeah, they've got a couple little like ripped hair.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. Yeah.
And the
kinda
little
like
pockets are
beachy.
cute. Look at, wait, let's show these pockets.
Isn't that
Oh,
cute?
cute. Your butt looks so cute.
And I felt so good because it's like some additional from Canada.
Yeah, I love it.
The Canadians are coming through with it. It is so hard to find a great pair of denim shorts.
absolutely
Like,
is.
So
Yeah, I mean that's
hard.
I typically wait till there's a pair of jeans that are ready to
come
have.
on.
And then you just roll them up.
Okay, my beauties, we have to go to this. Okay, so let me set this up a little bit for you. And I just moved my chair, so Andy's freaking on me, but I don't care because this is so funny. I think I can really, truly teach everybody to cook. So I am on this mission to teach my crew to cook. And Dellany piece. But
It's working. It's a process. It's a process.
And this week I'm actually cooking a spinach, or it is sun-dried tomato artichoke dip. It's healthy. It doesn't have like all the cheese in it. And I pulled Jeff, our cameraman, in to cook with me. Aww. And I'll tell you a story after, but let's have a look at it. Well, here at Go Curvy, I believe I can make a chef out of just about anyone. So joining me today is Jeff Bliss. Give a wave, Jeff.
Hi, you got your hands full with me today. I gotta warn you.
Jeff, before we get started, you gotta give a shout out. Say hi to your mom.
Hi, Mom. Hello, Bert, my sister.
Oh, goodness. Well, most of you know Jeff as our cameraman here at Go Curvy. And I hear sometimes he makes his guests popcorn, and that's it. So Jeff, today we are gonna make an easy spinach sun-dried tomato dip that's not only good, but it's healthy. Are you ready? You ready to get your hands dirty?
I'm ready to get my hands dirty.
Here we go. Roll up those
Roll 'em
sleeves,
up.
Jeff. No, Jeff, usually if I would be making this for my guests, I would take my time and I would chop it up. But I want you to be able to make this quick and easy, so we're gonna let our little handy dandy chopper. So Jeff, we have got a cup of artichokes. You can either use the frozen artichokes. I couldn't find frozen artichokes, so these are canned. Throw them on in there. We have got half a cup of fresh basil. Smell this, Jeff.
Oh, that's fresh.
Doesn't that, it smells like an Italian kitchen. Ooh, gotta love that. Throw that all in there. We have got 2 tablespoons of lemon. This is gonna give you some zest. And Jeff, we have got half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes. This is gonna give you that wonderful flavor. We have a cup of feta cheese, but we're gonna use, well, I guess it's actually probably more like half a cup. So we're gonna use 1/4 of a cup now and 1/4 of a cup for garnish. Let's throw that all in, throw about half of it in.
Looks delicious.
Now this is where you can get creative, Jeff. We've got salt, but you can only have a little bit of salt. So I'm holding on to the salt. We've got pepper and garlic. Go to town.
All right.
You like a little bit of pepper or a whole lot of pepper?
I like just a little bit.
Just a
black
touch.
pepper. So
How about garlic?
garlic.
Go to town,
Go-
Jeff Bliss.
Garlic goes great on everything, including the popcorn that I'd make for Matt Barrett, our producer.
Our producer?
If you'd ever come over and hang out. So
I think we'd throw a little Tabasco on there too, don't you?
I think so. I think
He
that'd be
deserves
great.
it. Hot sauce.
Okay.
All right, salt. We have to limit our salt intake, Jeff, so we do 1 little of sea salt. Now this is where we are gonna get creative. And we are gonna put our little handy dandy chopper together. Put that on. Jeff, this is so much easier because it keeps you from chopping. It does all the work for you. Push the magic button.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing, everybody.
Stop.
Now I stop a little bit and have a look. Give it a little bit of a push down there. Do you like your dips chunky or smooth?
With this dip, I'd like it to be a little chunkier. As long as
Chunkier.
it's fresh like that.
Yep.
So you know you're eating, you kind of see what you're eating. And
That is a great idea. Now, Jeff, you know that I am all about creating chefs here at Go Curvy. And last time I gave our beautiful Dellany this job, and she didn't do so well. So I'm expecting a whole lot more from you. Jeff, we need to take this dip from this bowl and put it in this bowl.
I think I can do that. Dellany, thank you for setting the bar.
So high, Dellany, we love you. Does this not look amazing?
This looks amazing.
And we really want to get most of it in the bowl, Jeff. Yeah, that's okay.
Dellany, that was for you.
Wonderful. 1 last scoop, and then we're just gonna sprinkle. Now, there's about 1/4 of a cup left of feta cheese. If you like it more cheesy, you can sprinkle it on. I don't like a whole ton of cheese on this, Jeff, so I'm just gonna give it a tiny little sprinkle. Like that.
Okay.
Now, here's the best part, the taste test. I like to serve it with whole wheat pita. Dig in.
Okay. All right.
Have a taste. Get everything in there, a little bit of everything. Is that not good?
Nothing that I've chopped has ever tasted this good.
And Jeff, we did this in under 5 minutes. So our lovely beauties out there, for this and other recipes, please go to gocurvy.com. Cutest thing in the whole wide world. Yay, Jeff! Good job. Good job. Yay, Jeff! He did such, I'm so proud of you, Jeff. I am so proud. I know your mom is so proud of you right now, too. You just whipped up that dip really quick. You don't know, you don't have a clue how to put on the apron, bless your heart, but dang, you can make a good dip, Jeff. Yay! Oh, Priscilla, I wish we had some for you. It was so good, but Jeff disappeared with it after and just had a few bites of it. How are you today, beautiful?
Good. How are you, Sherry Lee?
I am wonderful. It's so good to see you. Always
Good to
such
see
good,
you too.
so good to see your beautiful smiling face,
Thank
Priscilla.
you. Well, it's actually good that I'm not having any because, you know, I have to keep my figure slim and trim, you know.
You're a busy working model, this girl. But this, Priscilla, the great thing about this dip is we made a healthy version of it because I know sometimes artichoke dip can be full of cheese and stuff. Ours isn't, so please everybody go check it out on gocurvy.com. It's so delicious. And Priscilla, I hear we have a website of the week that has some great curvy clothing.
Oh my gosh, yes, I checked it out and it's always for me, and you guys could go visit the website at alwaysforme.com. And as you will see, they have swimwear, they have cover-ups, lingerie, and activewear. So it's for, you know, the Renaissance woman. Everything, you could be in the closet or, you know, in the bedroom, I mean, and out at work. I don't know where the closet came in from. Okay.
Oh, they have great stuff. Such a great selection.
It is.
So definitely check it out, everybody. Do you have some questions for me, Priscilla? How's our chat room coming along today?
Oh my gosh, it's very active. We have a good mixture of both male and female, which is awesome. They're still raving about the bro app, so that's
don't do it, guys. Don't do it.
Exactly. Well, one of the I think his name is Pal. Like, he's saying that he would never do that. So that's good. That's good.
Wonderful.
So we have some amazing questions. So guys, if you want to tweet in your questions or even Facebook in your questions, use the hashtag #AskSherryLee. And you can find us on on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and even on YouTube, all under Go Curvy. So our first question is, what's your favorite app on your phone?
What?
What's your favorite app on your phone?
Oh, what's my favorite app? It ain't bro app, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, I have this one, Priscilla, and I can't remember, it's like, I don't know what it is, but you can put like all these different filters on pictures, and you can make it like vintage. That's always kind of fun. I love that because I'll take a picture of bricks and I'll like put them all on these different filters. And yes, you can check it out on Instagram because I like ones like that are like kind of interactive, and you can do stuff like that. Those are the fun ones. How about you? Do you have a favorite?
You know what? I wish I could get more into downloading apps, but I just use regular Twitter, Facebook. Those are just the ones that I always go to. But yeah, I'm not like a big app person, so.
That's great. Yeah. I think you know how sometimes you can see your usage of apps on your phone.
Yeah.
Mine is like Instagram and Facebook.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I see people that have like tons of apps. They like put them all together. I'm like, how do you do that? So. Yes. So our next question is, how do you keep everything in your life together, such as, you know, personal, work, and play? How do you put it all together?
What a great question. What a great question. You know, I think as a woman, you do it, and there's no. I wish there was like a magic trick to be able to do it all. There's really not. You just do it. You sleep. You don't sleep a whole lot.
Yes. Something's always on your mind when you're that busy.
Right. So true. But I think, Priscilla, for me, what keeps me doing it and be able to do it is I can truly say I'm living my passion, and that's Go Curvy. Yeah. And when you are doing something that you love so much, you just make time for it and you make it happen. Right. And you know, I'm so lucky to be able to do that. And you know, it doesn't even feel like it's work because I have such a passion for Go Curvy and all our Go Curvy viewers that, you know, I would, if I could only sleep 1 hour a night, I would do it because this is just so important.
Yeah, so I was just, you know, explaining to some of the crew, like the numbers from our Twitter has like, it's gone up tremendously, and the support is so overwhelming.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Just wonderful.
Yes. Okay, so our last question is, and you know, for most of the women, I'm sure this is a question we all want to know, is how do you keep your makeup bag organized?
Oh, what a great question. What a great question. You know what, Priscilla, that I do? Because you know I'm a little shoe crazy. I think everyone knows I'm kind of a little shoe crazy. A little lot. I save my shoe boxes, and in my makeup cupboard. Yes, I have a cupboard for makeup. I have like a different shoebox. So one for lipsticks, one for foundations, one for eyeshadows. And that's kind of how I keep everything organized so that I don't have to dig. Like I know if I'm looking for lipstick, I go to this box. Or if I know I'm looking for foundation. And that really works. Ladies, just keep your shoe boxes, label them, and that way you know when you're going to grab, it'll be in there.
Oh my gosh, that's great. You just have to have that space though, right?
Exactly, exactly. Sweetie. Or for me, you need a closet. So.
Exactly.
Oh goodness. Oh, Priscilla, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Priscilla, I think you know, you and I have chatted about this on a previous show. I was so honored to be on the cover of Pose magazine. Such a wonderful, wonderful experience. Andy, can we throw that picture up? Hey, cover girl!
Hey!
Oh, it's such a wonderful experience. And I actually had the pleasure of interviewing the editor and chief. She's a mother, she's a businesswoman. This lady does it all. Tip Jones, she is amazing. Let's have a look. We are so happy and so thrilled to welcome Tiffany Jones Keaton today, or her friends call her Tip Jones. Hey Tiffany, welcome to Go Curvy. How are you today?
I'm wonderful, Sherry. Thank you for having me.
I have to read a little bit about you because I want the Go Curvy viewers to know what an incredible lady you are. Editor-in-chief of Pose magazine, business and vision coach at the consulting studio, mom, wife. Lady, you do it all. Before we get started and go into telling us about Pose magazine, Tiffany Jones, how do you do it? We want to know your secret.
You know, it's just a time management thing. I have a lot of Post-its on my wall to keep me on track. So,
Tiffany, can you tell us what inspired you to start Pose magazine?
it started because I was the affiliate director for Gwen DeVoe's Plus Academy in Charlotte, and I wanted to give my students a great takeaway from their experience in the classes. And so I said, well, let me talk to my graphic designer about putting together a mock magazine. So we kind of brainstormed and we're like, all right, we'll give it a name. And within about 24 hours, we came up with the name Pose and started to put together just a small, like, playbill type magazine. And while I was putting together the content, I was praying and God was telling me I had to go further. So the very first issue ended up being 44 pages when it really was supposed to be like a mock magazine of like 12 and never resurfaced beyond that point. Right when we released it, and it was in print for that one issue just to hand out to my students, all of a sudden the floodgates opened and we had all these writers asking about Pose magazine, and people like DJ Spinderella from Salt and Pepper. Her publicist was contacting, saying, hey, we would like to be in it. And I was just so like, oh my God, this is what people really want this. So about 9 months later, after my son was born, we made it a real magazine, and we just started doing it quarterly. And as of last July, we became monthly.
When people ask you about Pose magazine, what do you tell them that Pose magazine is?
It is the plus lifestyle magazine for men and women. It's not so much about what you wear as much as it is how you live your life. And so we're trying to bring about a change in the word plus. Yeah. Well, not so much bring about a change, but kind of show the other connotations. And plus means being more, doing more, and living plus. So we're always showcasing people and showcasing articles that are indicative of that fact. And so that's what Pose is all about.
That incredible. And I just heard you touch on something, Tiffany, and that I was going to ask you that question. Pose magazine just isn't for women. It's also for men. In fact, last month you had this hot it was the men's issue. And I know me and a few other Go Curvy viewers, we couldn't look away and kept paging. Tell us about why you wanted it to be for both men and women.
Well, the big and tall target audience is not being they're not being targeted.
Yes.
No one's really paying attention to them, with the exception of whether they are in sports, whether the few agencies that have them, whether they model, and their clothes for like casual male XL or destination XL, and we're like, wait, these are people that are living incredible lives, and they need something to read too. They need how-tos and inspiration as well, and they need it to be like really about them, for them, because men are a little different. They're not just going to pick up the magazine and read it because it looks cute.
Right.
You have to have some real concrete information and get to the point really quickly. And so we decided we're going to go ahead and make a really strong effort, and the effort is working. They're paying attention, they're listening and reading.
One of the things, Tiffany, that I also love about your magazine is you can look through the pages and you can find someone that you relate to in that magazine, which is incredible because you're showcasing people of all different sizes, all different colors. It's just incredible. We thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you for acknowledging it. I appreciate it.
It's incredible. Every issue, it's just wonderful. Tiffany Jones, we thank you so much for joining us here today. Go Curvy viewers, go online, find Pose Magazine, subscribe. You will not be sorry. This is something that you must do. This magazine is inspiring, and it is a resource for everything curvy out there. Tiffany Jones, thank you so much. Thank you for the incredible experience, and thank you for being an amazing lady. You just do it all. We are so happy to have met you. Pose Magazine, everybody, please check it out. And look who's with me.
I'm back. It's not an episode of Magic Mike. It's actually Team Beauty.
Team Beauty.
Team Beauty is back.
You are looking so dapper.
Thank
Christopher
you.
Styles.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Christopher Styles.
You are looking amazing.
Thank you, Sherry.
And thank you, because you are going to help us today keep our hair color and our hair healthy.
That is right.
Heat.
We're gonna drop some bombs on the, secret summer hair. It's super important nowadays to really take care of our hair, image, that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
And even little baby steps create larger steps. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna start actually with men today, and I have to say thank you to all the men viewers out there. You're not going unnoticed. I've watched you. I know you're out there. I was just telling Sherry today, we have so many guy viewers. So what's up? Now guys, remember, summer and spring, Sherry, is a very important time. We're all super active, and you know what's bad? Is smelly hair.
Yes.
Men, wash your hair. Use a dry shampoo.
Right?
Right, Sherry?
Exactly.
Something. And there's other things you can do too. You know, when I worked for Aveda, we'd mix up some spearmint tea, and you brew it really super, super strong.
Wow.
And then you're actually gonna put it in your little spray bottles. And I recycle these.
Yeah.
You know, use the
product. What a great idea.
And it's travel safe. Girls, you can put it in your purses, your travel bags, that kind of stuff. And you can also use it on girls. So Sherry's gonna do a little pump.
And I saw Christopher made this up, and it smells so incredible.
Delicious. So you mix in the spearmint with it, and like I said, you just recycle your little bottles. I'm actually gonna give this to Tegan, so Tegan, you can take that one with her. That's a little one for you guys to use. Use it after the gym.
Exactly, Christopher.
You know?
The man, use it after the gym.
After the gym.
Keep a little bottle of spearmint tea.
It's super easy.
In your gym bag.
Super easy. So
great idea.
You know, little blowing it out of the water. So the next thing we're going to talk about is our brunettes out there.
Oh,
you know, brunettes really want to keep their hair like kind of chocolatey and in a strong brown color.
Yeah.
So using avocados, once again, using your coconut oil at home, putting your coconut oil on your ends.
Yeah.
Also using products that have SPF in it, because there's a ton of products out there that have an SPF base for the hair product. So always remember that. It's super important if you want to keep your dark hair dark.
What a great idea. SPF.
SPF. It's great for your skin too. You can't forget that.
Very true.
Now moving on, we're going to talk about redheads. You know, Tegan has this beautiful hair color.
She does.
Gorgeous, such a pretty hair. You know, we're talking about like, how do we make things quick and easy this summer?
Yeah.
You know, I put Tegan's hair up in 3 minutes. I'm going to have pictures later so you can see.
Because Christopher, this is beautiful.
Step by step.
Beautiful.
There's no rubber bands in there. It's only bobby pins, braid. And you know, what do I always say? Create sections.
Yep. Right?
So it's very, very important. Also, you can create sprays at home using your coconut oil, using avocado oil. You can use olive oil, and you can make your own little batch for like redheads. So use your chamomile tea. That's soothing for your scalp and for your hair. Chemical lavender. So there's a bunch of stuff. You can use essential oil, cinnamon, something. It just really depends on what you're into.
And Christopher, is it true red is the hardest color to keep the color? When you're a redhead, it's the hardest color to keep.
You know, when you go down to the molecular structure of red hair, the molecular size of the color molecule for red is so large. So it actually washes away, it disappears quickly. Red is like the easiest color to fade.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely something to use. Go to Aveda, go to your favorite retailer. There's shampoos and conditioners out there that have a red base to it. You're gonna get a larger base, color base to the conditioner than you are with the shampoo.
That is great. And I think also what you did here with Tegan, and Tegan looks so beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Put your hair up, like put the conditioner in and put it up.
Exactly.
If you're going to be out in the sun, that is the best way to keep your hair moisturized and healthy.
And you know, and that's also, you can use that peppermint spray too, women too, you know. And also if you're going to be swimming, like Sherry says.
Yeah, what do you do? So Christopher, for all those people that swim. Like what do you suggest to prep your hair? Because we know chlorine can turn it green and salt water can dry it out.
Salt water, oh gosh, you just reminded me. Just yesterday, I was just dealing with this model, and I told her, your hair is so dry, you're making my eyes red. You know what she did? She cut my finger.
Oh, no!
No. Dry hair is the #1 most unappealing thing for someone. It looks awful. So you want to use, I always suggest just going to your CVS and getting a cheap conditioner. Something super cheap, and you just cake that on your hair, okay? And then you put it up in a ponytail, you put it up, you put a cap on, and you swim. So important.
And you're giving yourself a treatment while you swim.
And who cares if, you know, if it's cheap, then who cares if you're going through a $2 bottle of conditioner every few weeks?
That's a great idea. Put it in the swim cap because it's going to get warm, and that's what you want for a treatment. Get a little bit of heat.
Because you know what happens with the heat is it actually opens up your hair cuticle and it lets your hair accept the product.
What a great idea. So Christopher,
we have one more.
What do we do for blondes?
Blondes, I love blondes. I grew up as a swimmer. I was always centered around blondes. I love Madonna.
And you're a blonde.
I'm a blonde. I love Madonna. I love Marilyn Monroe. I think those are very classic blondes. You know, I'm always for the natural. So go for a cut of lemon, streak your hair with it. You can create little highlights at home. Olive oil, once again, stick with your coconut oil. Can't go wrong with that.
Right.
You know, it's $4.99 at Trader Joe's.
Isn't that, see Christopher, that's what I love about you. You have practical tips that don't cost a fortune
who
for
has
people
all
to
that
do.
money anyway, Sherry? Let's be honest. There's dates, there's clothes, there's getting around, there's Uber. Who has the money to spend all that?
Right? And when you can go cook with a bottle of coconut oil and put it in your hair, how incredible!
Brad Wyman. That's a whole nother show. But honestly, Sherry, there's multiple ways to do it with natural at-home products. You don't have to be spending a bunch of money.
Absolutely.
And you know, and I always tell my clients, do you feel like a star? Are you a style star? And shine from the inside out.
What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful. Everybody, if you want to ask Christopher a question, he is remarkable for answering you on social media. So find him on social media. He will answer any questions you may have. Thank you, our beautiful beauty team, looking gorgeous as always. Thank you for your great advice, Tegan. Thank you for just being such a beautiful person. Now, I need you to close with me. Thank you to our beautiful, incredible viewers for watching Go Curvy today. You are amazing. Thank you to the incredible guests on Go Curvy. Oh my God, what is that? Was that a great show today?
All the viewers.
Oh, and our viewers, of course, we always thank you. Without you, there is no Go Curvy. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And please remember, you're smart, you're beautiful, you are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today, love your body today, and let's go Curvy!
Go curvy. Oh, don't change a thing, just let yourself be free. Oh, I'm so proud to be. True beauty has no no boundaries that can't be denied.